Gayle Hunter has been facilitating programs with people of all abilities for over 30 years. Currently, she facilitates social skills development programs for children ages 5 to 18 of all abilities at the Learning Disabilities Association in Port Coquitlam. She also teaches drama and art at the Port Moody Arts Centre. In her early training, Gayle believed children of all abilities could learn life lessons gently through drama, using the stage as a rehearsal for real-life experiences. Gayle went on to create programs using drama and art exercises designed to build self-esteem and confidence in children. Through play, the children learned how to be compassionate leaders, accepting others as their equal one play at a time. Gayle Hunter.
So we'll start off with one of our stars. This is my little rock star. This is Bella, and she's my granddaughter. And she's one of the people that give me many, many lessons of passion. And tonight is all about passion and learning. And from very young, we learn how to act in real life. This is my father. At 90, he's still teaching me how to act and behave as a storyteller. So I really believe that we all have a story to tell, and it doesn't matter how young or how old we are. We can learn our life lessons on a stage, and I think it's very funny tonight I'm at the stage here. And not one of my kids that I work with I ever expect to be on the stage, but I use drama and art every single day because I'm not an actress and I'm not an artist. This is a picture of my grandson that was scared of a storm one time, and I asked him to draw it, and he told me all about the storm, and he was no longer scared after he did this. And this is my brother-in-law. He's showing passion and expression and love for life. And as I see in everybody every day, we all want to express ourselves, including myself. My grandson and myself dress up for Halloween, but don't we dress up every day? We don't need the face mask, but we do go out into society and we are our own actors. And our stage is where we walk and we talk and we are. In our black and white worlds or our worlds of color, it doesn't matter which one we're walking in. We're all trying to present ourselves to society in the best form we can. Fortunately, what I've been able to learn from the children of all abilities that I work with, we all want to express ourselves. And we all have the way and the ability to do it. And drama and art is an amazing way to do it. And as I said, I'm not an actress or artist, but we all want to express it. So we express it through our drawings, we express it through acting, and making up stories. So, with the children I work with, we sometimes work with puppets that they create, and I get them to tell a story. And sometimes we tell stories. I get stories about princesses that live in beautiful castles, and the only friend they have is a rag doll. And magic happens one day, and the rag doll comes to life. And all of a sudden, the rag doll doesn't want to do what we want to do. The rag doll has feelings and opinions, and the princess has to learn how to work with a rag doll. Sometimes we become the superhero of our own makings. We all have that superhero in us, and we all want to be the superhero. And sometimes we just need to put on that little bit of a mask and get out there and become our own superhero. Through the work that I do with the kids through Port Moody, we create plays in 5 days. These plays are a process that we go through that the kids become the character that they create. They come up with a storyline of how all these characters must come together. Then they paint the set and they write their storylines. And I'm going to tell you, every one of those stories is about them. It's not about the princess or the superhero. That might be their character, but it's about them. And through it, they learn to problem solve. And I'll tell you, in those 5 days that we are together, there's many problems that come up and get resolved through that play. And that play is what they need to deal with every single day. At the Learning Disability Association, I work with children that have all abilities. And we are able to teach these children, or I'm able to teach these children, how to live in this life and be accepted by society. And what are the rules? Ellen was talking about there's no rules, but unfortunately society does have rules for children and how you're supposed to act in a classroom, or how you're supposed to act out in society and what you're supposed to be. And it's very hard unless you get to play it and role play it. So that's why I use the drama and art. This is one of our little princesses. And sometimes the little princesses, like I said, are very lonely. And they have to come and meet the construction worker. And princesses and construction workers are really opposites, you know? They don't get along very well. They have very different worlds. And they have to work out how these two are going to get along. Because in society, we have to get along with everyone, or hopefully we can. But you know what? Sometimes the princess and the carpenter just change a little bit, and they become best friends. And that's what my work is all about, getting people to become together and oversee their differences and become best friends. This is a two-headed dragon. You can imagine putting two kids together, and a boy and a girl, and getting them to work together, and they both have different opinions, and they had to work together to solve the world's crisis. They were able to. This is another shot of our kids at Port Moody that want to be behind the mask, and animals talk, and it's amazing what they say. And when you become another character, you can tell all your stories. And hopefully at the end, we all can live happily ever after. As one little girl told me one day, every story starts with once upon a time, and every story must end with happily ever after. And that's what I'm hoping to do. One child at a time, one play at a time, happily ever after. Thank you.